welcome back to HWLRADIO.COM. You here with your main man Hollywood, and today, evidently, I've been keeping an eye on YouTube, and for some reason, anytime you try to criticize the Black Lives Matter movement, your stuff gets demonetized automatically. Even when you're doing you know how it takes 20 minutes for them to review to an hour to review your stuff when you save it? As soon as I posted it into save, it was automatically demonetized immediately. Like, nigga, no. I'm tired of you waking people up. And they're not doing this to nobody that's speaking the truth. I mean, well, not nobody. They ain't doing this to nobody that is not speaking the truth. Like, if you out there pushing the agenda they want you to push, which, okay, a lot of people like, man, what side are you on? You gonna have to pick a side of the fence. Come at me like you want to, nigga, and I'm gonna show you the side of the fence I'm on after I whoop you. So you can miss me with all that. But the number one thing that I'm trying to tell y'all is there are people that's for you. We just ain't with that looting stuff. That's for broke people. Broke people do broke stuff, and that's what looting is. It's a whole bunch of niggas that didn't have the money to get the stuff and seen the opportunity to go up and get it, and they mixed in with the people that was righteous in the dang on protests. And another thing, this is why I really wanted to be on here, because didn't Black Lives Matter get found like they got found out to be like false back in the last election? And this is my thing. Black Lives Matter only matters to them when it's election time. Come on, y'all, get real. It was a political coup. This is a people's coup. That's what y'all doing. Y'all pulling a people's coup for the people, whoever they are that's in charge. And a lot of people are like, man, you racist. No, I ain't racist. But what I can tell you is this. Let's say how many of your white friends would choose to go through what blacks go through or to have their regular lives? Because the Bible says that even the ones that are our friends will be under us and working. Now, who wants to give up all them rights? Like, man, do you see the way they treat them black people? Heck, no, I don't want to be that. So just off of default, some people are like, man, I ain't going to go ahead and push. That's why you got to watch people's actions. Because, I mean, my actions probably wouldn't be 100% legit if I knew that if I help these people, I'm going to be these people's slave. You just don't get nothing. You ain't gonna get no 100% out of that. I can guarantee you that dang on much. But y'all need to watch this Black Lives Matter, man. I'm smelling George Soros all through this mess. Like I said, there's no way that Black Lives Matter are only during election times. Only during election times, man. Y'all need to wake up, pay attention, look at the signs in between, and pay attention to Amina, because Amina got the scoop on everything. And what they are trying to do, they trying to use y'all as the people's coup to get President Trump out of there before all of these people go to court and got to face the real court date that's going on. They want people in there that's going to get them off. They don't want the people in there that Donald Trump done appointed because they're going to go to jail. And y'all need to look into it, because they got people like Oprah Winfrey on house arrest, Barack Obama on house arrest, and a couple other, Hillary Clinton. So y'all need to pay attention to that part and go watch that on MREC TV on YouTube. Go check that out. All this stuff with Amina, and she's gonna break it down with the receipts. That's what y'all talk about. That's what y'all want. She got them for you. You know, I ain't had time enough. I ain't got my office together enough to do my research and take all my notes and stuff like I want to yet. But when I do, I will have the shows with receipts, because as you can hear, I definitely been knowing this stuff. I got shows out. I got podcasts out from last election that was telling you about Black Lives Matter when they got found out to be funded by George Soros, and they was forming a coup, trying to do a coup against Trump from getting in office. Now all of a sudden they back around his re-election time. And it was time. And then Amina told me something else. And this is another reason why I backed Trump in the beginning and in the first place. He actually has an order in place y'all don't know about, but it's to wipe out all debt. All the debt that we have accumulated from all of these banks. And like she said, a lot of people like, I own this, I own my house, I own this. No, we don't own nothing yet. But Trump has a bill that he's trying to put in place to where we can own some stuff, because you don't own no house where you got to pay a mortgage, and when you miss that mortgage, they can come and take your house. You don't own that. You're still renting it, because if you miss the dang on payment enough, they going to take it. That's not called owning nothing. You got them Jordans on, you own them. You ain't making no payments a month on no Jordans, are you? You ain't making no payments every 6 months on Jordans. You ain't making no payment every 6 years. But this is the thing. That is nothing. That is nothing. Land, property, business, that's what we need to be set on. That's what we need to be trying to own. And he has a bill that can do that. But y'all looking at him like he's the enemy. And if y'all let these people overthrow him with y'all help, you can say goodbye to that, because I don't believe none of them is going to try to put something in play like that, because they like the way that the well is running now. They don't want their well to run dry. So all Trump did was find out that not only is there a swamp that he has to clean out, that's why he got Antifa. He's taking Antifa out. That's the head. The people that's another thing. Like, who in the heck and how in the heck did all these protests come about, but then all of a sudden you got a Black Lives Matter leader in every state, in every city that's protesting, that's leading the charge? Like, who voted him in charge? Like, what rights does he got us fighting for? Because they ain't the ones that we complaining about. So y'all need to wake up. Just wake up, America. Wake up. Because I told y'all before, I went out and, it's been a long, I don't know y'all, but I don't know how long y'all been on this earth, but there was a time when black people walk down the street, people will be scared of them, and we get stereotyped, we get prejudged, and all kinds of stuff. I feel a lot of that coming back now more than ever. Like the past 10 years, I haven't really seen that or witnessed that. It's like we kind of blended in a little bit more. But now, after after the looting, man, y'all got okay, but that's why I said I can't really complain, because maybe they are making a change and maybe they ain't. But I can tell you need to stay away from Black Lives Matter. But what I do notice now is, back then, it was like a scariness of get them out of here. Like, we can call the cops and they gonna get them away. But right now, it's a scariness let's let them know that we with them. Hey, man, Black Lives Matter. Like, man, this stuff is crazy. Everybody they so scared. They hey, man, just calm down. Everybody's not like that that's black. See, the stereotyping is coming back, because I ain't been looting nowhere. But guess what? When I went to Walmart, they were so scared, man, this nigga about to just take everything and run out. So be careful what you're putting on yourself, because at the end of this, we all are still gonna be black. So what you want them to do? Really look at us like animals, because then you're just gonna be a black animal for real. They don't gotta say it, but you're definitely gonna see it in everybody's actions. But that's gonna be the show for today. This might get blackballed, blacklisted, whatever the heck it is, but I don't care. People need to hear this. So make sure you share it. Make sure you subscribe. And that's going to be the show for today. And I'll come back and touch up on some stuff that I missed later on or tomorrow. And I'm out.